Richard Javad Ferranda Heydarian is a Filipino political scientist, public thinker, and media personality. As an academic and global columnist, he has penned numerous articles for global media outlets, including the New York Times, Foreign Affairs, and The Guardian, as well as authored or co-authored more than a dozen academic books. He has been described as a leading voice on Philippine politics, ASEAN, Asian geopolitics, and populism. He has also been regularly interviewed by ABC Australia, Al Jazeera, BBC, Bloomberg, CNN International, CNBC, and DW. As a global affairs specialist, he has been interviewed by journalists such as Christiana Monpour, Fareed Zakaria, and Maria Ressa, an advocate for human rights and a prominent critic of authoritarian leaders. Most notably President Rodrigo Duterte, he has repeatedly faced online attacks and legal harassment throughout the years. Heydarian is also a regular contributor to London-based Monocle magazine, a columnist for the Philippine Daily Inquirer, the Philippines newspaper of record, and regularly writes for international outlets such as the Nikkei Asia Global South World and the South China Morning Post. Heydarian has met and/or exchanged views with global leaders, including Malaysian Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad, German Chancellor Olaf Scholz, and U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger. He is the host of The View from Manila on One News TV channel and also hosts multiple podcasts, including Deep Dive with Richard Heydarian, as well as Oxford Policy Pod, hosted by the Blavatnik School of Government, and The Bridge, which focuses on ASEAN-Europe ties and is a project supported by the European Parliament. He is also active on social media, including his YouTube channel, Richard Heydarian Deep Dive. He also hosts the UTIC Forum, which he brings together top experts and policymakers focusing on South China Sea and foreign policy issues. As a cultural figure, he has been featured in lifestyle publications, including in Tatler magazine's Asia's Most Stylish issue in 2022. Heydarian was born in Baguio in Benguet. Heydarian's father's side is of Persian descent and his mother is Ilocano. Heydarian moved to Metro Manila for higher education, where he took a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and a Master in International Studies at the University of the Philippines, Diliman. He is currently based in Oriel College and pursuing a master's degree in public policy at the University of Oxford. Heydarian is a member of Oxford Union. He is also a board member on multiple foundations, including Team Pinas Foundation and We Protect Our Seas. He also practices martial arts and holds a black belt in Taekwondo. He has transitioned into mixed martial arts because you can never rely on just one area of strength, nor can you exclusively lean on past templates. You need to evolve and incorporate new elements into your toolkit. Heydarian has often written critically about his hometown, bemoaning its gradual decline throughout the decades, especially following the post-earthquake Reconstruction era. Nevertheless, he has always held Baguio as a potential site for progressive politics due to its vibrant local democracy anchored by an energetic middle class and a cosmopolitan culture. Controversies. During an interview with the CNN on the arrest of Rodrigo Duterte by the International Criminal Court, Heydarian compared Duterte's influence and enduring base of support to the MAGA movement, a term popularized by Donald Trump during his 2016 campaign and reused for the 2024 presidential run. When asked about Duterte's support base, Heydarian cited several factors, most notably the immense developmental disparities in the country and the neglect of national government for the southern island. Heydarian, who was born in Baguio in northern Philippines, mentioned how the Human Development Index in some parts of Mindanao, Duterte's political stronghold and the base of his presidential rise, is similar to those in sub-Saharan Africa. Their base of support, first of all, is in the south of the Philippines, the so-called Solid South in the Mindanao region, where there is a lot of legitimate grievances against the national government. I mean, it is one of the poorest areas of the country. I come from the northern Luzon, Baguio, where our Human Development Index is almost southern Europe. But if you go to parts of Mindanao, their Human Development Index is similar to sub-Saharan African. When spliced portions of his interviews went viral online, it quickly sparked online backlash, particularly among the people of Mindanao, who found the comparison based on HDI scores demeaning. A Kagajanda or a counselor challenged Heydarian regarding the Sub-Sahara statement to visit Mindanao, particularly in northern Mindanao, to see it for himself how developed the region was. In addition to the outrage, many people responded with humor and sarcasm, posting memes about Sub-Saharan Mindanao. In response, Heydarian reiterated that his words were taken out of context and deliberately twisted by what he described as fake news peddlers, referring to alleged troll farms aligned to the Dutertes. The Duterte-backed troll machine was intent on splicing and maliciously twisting my words out of context in one of my interviews on the ICC arrest, where I highlighted the injustices against Mindanao by comparing its Human Development Index to some sub-Saharan African nations. Nevertheless, Heydarian also expressed apology for any unintended hurt and insisted he did not intend to insult anyone. If anyone felt hurt, I apologize. I didn't mean to insult anyone. It was a 1 minute I had to explain the development gap and injustice of that we have to solve. I apologize if people felt offended based on the fake news because I really care about our folks in Mindanao, he added. For more interesting personalities, please do watch our other Who's Who series. Please like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the spectacular world of 1,000 vlogs.